Well, what's up, guys? So I'm back today with another video, and it's a big day. You know, it's something I don't get to do a whole lot, and that is max out. So I'm gonna go for a personal best on my conventional deadlift. And for some reason, I'm really worked up about this one. I mean, I've been real nervous about it all day long. And so what I'm gonna go for is 400 kilograms. And that's, 10 kilos more than I've ever done. 2 weeks ago, I pulled 860 or 859, which is 390 kilograms. And that was a 5 kilogram personal best. And it moved pretty good. So it's just kind of in the cards today for me where I'm at in my training cycle. And from what my coach Tom said is to, we're gonna go for this today. Just kind of get it out of the way. And this will be, if I do this, then it'll be like my last heavy conventional deadlift before I switch back over to sumo for my meet prep. So I just kind of want to, let everybody see how I am, how I act, and how I let everybody know how I feel like on a day like this, because this is really nerve-wracking. It's not the easiest thing to deal with, just getting real worked up about it all day. And not that I'm just like freaking out. I mean, I kind of am, but I'm more so in like an excited kind of way. So I've been really looking forward to this, because this, if I were able to do this, it's going to be a big time personal best. And if I don't do it, then you guys will never see this video. This video will never see the light of day if that's the case. So, but we'll just see how it goes. And if y'all remember that video I made a little while back about how to get prepared for a big lift, well, it's time to find out to see if I'm not just full of crap, because I feel like I did all those things and I did a pretty good job of preparing myself, for this lift today. Been sleeping fairly decent over the last couple days, because let's be honest, nobody sleeps perfect, but been getting some pretty decent sleep. Diet's been really good, been getting a lot of food in, got a lot of food in today. So yeah, feel fresh. So yeah, let's get going. So I just did some warm-up exercises. I just walked around the hip circle for a little bit. Did some good mornings with the bar over there. Foam rolled, did my little massage gun a little bit. Pulled 265 on my first warm-up here. And now I'm just gonna take red jumps all the way to 815. See how 815 goes, and then hopefully get 400 after that. Now, honestly, I have no idea how this is gonna go. I never really do. I mean, the 860 went good, but I was having a good, strong day. So hopefully today's the same way. And one thing I wanted to speak on right quick was I always see this thing that's like talking about how much confidence you should have going into like a PR attempt. And they're saying like, if you already failed the lift in your mind, or if you have doubt in your mind, you've already failed the lift. I don't believe in that at all. I mean, I think that's a bunch of crap personally, at least like for me, because I mean, pretty much every PR I've ever done, I've never been completely sure that I was gonna get it. I've always had a little bit of doubt, and I don't think that's a bad thing. Like, to me, that just like makes me respect the weight a little bit more, just to have that little bit of doubt and a little bit of fear, just to remind myself that, hey, like, if I want this to happen, like, I have to really freaking put everything I have into it, and that's just what I gotta do. If you get too confident, then I mean, I feel like that's worse than not having enough confidence. So, I mean, yeah, you don't want to be completely down on yourself, but at the same time, I mean, I think it's important to have that little bit of doubt and a little bit of fear. And for me, it just gives me that extra little push, that extra little bit of adrenaline, because, you'll never be stronger than you are when you're afraid. Don't forget that. It's like why you hear crap like moms lifting cars off of children, which I don't fully believe that's really ever happened. I don't think under any circumstance a female could lift the entire weight of a car. Maybe the circumstances are just a little different. But my point being said is you're gonna be at your strongest when you are afraid. So it's okay to have a little bit of fear. Okay, well, so there was all of my warm-up sets up to 370 kilos, which is around 815 pounds. And this is about how it goes every time. I mean, every time I know I'm gonna try to hit like a big lift or get some kind of PR, some kind of big single, you know, you always take that last jump before you try the big one, right? So 815 or 370 kilos was that jump, you know, to kind of let me determine if trying 400 kilos is a good idea or not. And like I said, it went how it normally goes. Bad. I mean, well, it never goes as good as you want it to. Like that last warm-up set never feels as good as I want it to, but I mean, I'm gonna do it anyway. And the thing about it was I did not execute it well. I feel like, I don't know, I just kind of, my positioning from the start was a little bad. My hip shot up a little quick, so it's not like I did it, it's not like I executed it perfectly and it was still hard. I just executed it poorly, so what I'm gonna do now is like watch that video like 100 times and then I'm gonna go try 400. Because I think if I do everything right, that 400 should be there. Man, I've been, like I said, I've been like really freaking out about this all day, so like, man, I have to do it. Like, it just means a lot to me to like get this lift right now, so. So I'm gonna go load it up. I went ahead and took off my shoes. That was something I meant to do like when I got to like, you know, 595 was take my shoes off because every time I line up to the bar, you know, I mean, I just like being barefoot a little bit better. And when I was lining up to the bar, it kept like, I kept thinking to myself, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to take my shoes off, but I just went anyway. But yeah, so for the last one, for the 881, 400 kilos, I'm gonna take my shoes off and I don't know, I'm just gonna try to get a little bit of hype going. Kind of get my shit together and yeah, time to make it happen. Here we go. All right, guys, well, I did it. Yes, so I'm pretty excited. That's just like a huge milestone, obviously. I mean, getting to the next 100, whatever. I mean, you know, once it's not the next closest 100 pounds, you know, it's the next closest 100th kilo. So this is my 400 kilo, so big milestone for me. Something I've been wanting to do for like a long time, and honestly, I thought it would take me a little bit longer to get there. Like, I thought it would be a little further down the road than right now, so it's really cool to get that right now. You know, maybe sometime in the future I would consider maybe trying to run a good little training cycle again and try to go pull, I'd really like to pull 900 conventional, even if I just did like a deadlift only meet. Like, I need to go do it in a competition. So I would like to pull 900 conventional in a competition someday, because that would make me, as far as I know, the only person to officially pull 900 pounds or more, sumo and conventional in competition. So no one's ever done that before. So yeah, it'd be cool. I think only like maybe 3 people have ever done 881 pounds or 400 kilos both ways like that. So, but yeah, so I mean, I feel like everything I did leading up to this point went really well. You know, deloaded last week, just trying to get myself feeling healthy and stuff. Been getting a lot of adjustments and, you know, eating good, trying to sleep as good as I can, and it paid off. So, I mean, that little video that I made that I'll just kind of link below about getting yourself ready for a big lift, I mean, that's crap I take like super seriously, guys. Like, I mean, you know, these are things that I do even for a not so heavy workout. You know what I mean? This is kind of just how I get myself ready for every workout, but especially workout like this. You know, you can make a day perfect. You know what I mean? Like some days, like I said, some days you just have those days where you just feel really strong for no reason, but I think you can make those days happen. And it's really important to figure out what it is that can help you have the good training days like this, because then when it's time to get ready for competition, you can apply the same things and you can go have a good meet. So for me, the same things that go into me having good workouts and preparing myself for a good workout is the same thing that helps me have a good meet and perform consistently. So yeah, it felt really good to, prepare myself for this in the way that I thought was necessary, as far as taking care of myself, eating, sleeping, hydration, yada, yada. And be able to come in here and make it happen. So, certainly appreciate you guys watching this video, and I guess I'll make another one sometime. I don't know when, but yeah, I figured this was a good one to do today, but all right, we'll see y'all later.